Alright, let's see if I can do this. I'm messing up. I'm about to have lunch, brunch, breakfast, whatever. First meal of the day after drinking all my water. Right? Got some sea salt in my hand. Here's my water. Yeah. We're gonna make electrolyte water here.
The biggest thing you guys got to get away from is putting.
Try this. Make this at night or in the morning. And drink this first thing in the morning. Electrolyte water. This is the way I make my lemon. Makes it easy. So confident I can do this at my computer desk. Yeah? Put it back in the fridge later. So I let that mix up. And the sea salt and the lemon form electrolytes. So you can get some energy. Get a whole bunch of minerals. If you look at it. Oh, that's cinnamon, sorry. Just don't put that in your water. Got some green tea. Yeah. Help counteract the caffeine, the L-theanine. Get you in theta waves. Get your brain waves functioning, so you can focus. Now here, I'm eating some oatmeal just to fill my stomach, to remove, to achieve satiety. And the additives to this oatmeal are important because I eat this every day. I can eat this every day. People get bored of it, but it's important once you add to it, right? So first, I'm adding Ceylon cinnamon, without a doubt. Second, I'm adding maca. Now you can add ginseng, you can add tons of other things. Third, honey. Sugar is not bad. I like to use honey because the pollen, and use local honey. I don't know where this is local. Okay, New Jersey. That's local enough. So, all of the pollen is collected in here in this already digested glucose. You will receive minuscule amounts, and so this is how you can inoculate yourself over the winter, prevent winter allergies, and prevent allergies in the reoccurring spring and summer. Honey is very important. Raw honey. I like to add the honey after the oatmeal has cooled down a little bit. Now, the main important thing out of all of this, these are all little things. I mean, I use the honey as a sweetener. I don't use sugar. You know, if you want, you can add coconut oil to this to add some fats. You know, the cinnamon, that's an additive by choice. The maca is an additive by choice. Anything else you add by choice is yours. This is the most important thing. I'll tell you a little bit about Garden of Life real quick after we look at this raw meal. Now, this is raw meal. Now, I don't use the whole scoop, right? I don't use a whole serving. I do not use a whole serving in this container. I'll use maybe a third of a serving. I'll stretch this out over a month, over 3 months, because I'm not looking for the macros, you see. And the macros aren't bad if you decide to use this as a meal replacement, right? I mean, 2 scoops is, the servings are great. What I want to talk about is the vitamin content and where it is sourced from. Okay. Now, most places, I wish I had a competitor. You know, I have supplements in boxes in my room, but you know, I don't really. I'm not gonna go through that right now. I want you to look where they source their ingredients from.
The idea is that even 25 is not a large amount, but it is large enough that
you see?
It should take some effort to acquire.
This is all. Now, I hate the name of the store, Whole Foods, because it creates this weird idea in people's heads. These are all whole food sourced. So when we look at these vitamin sources and we see these asterisks, is it not on this one? Okay, it's not on this one. It means it's derived from these blends. If you look at other, not all supplements, but other supplements, go to Stop and Shop, go to Walmart, and look at any supplement. You're gonna see vitamin A as, and it's gonna be a scientific term, and it's gonna be in parentheses as scientific terms. These are what's referred to as bench-made molecules. They are toxic, they are poisonous, they cause cancer. Don't consume them. Don't consume Centrum. If you look at the back of your multivitamin and all in. Okay, I was interrupted by I was interrupted by a phone call. That was weird. I forgot where I was. If you see on the back of your multivitamins parentheses on, even 10% of the vitamin sources, you got to think about changing your vitamin. This is all whole food source. Now, the way they do this is they take all these ingredients and they either, grind them. So this obviously doesn't get juiced, okay? However, this vegetable blend, the way this is done, they put this through a juicer, not a centrifuge shredding, masticating juicer, an auger bit cold pressed juicer that separates the fiber from the ingredients. This is very key in understanding. Now, I'm not sure if Garden of Life still does it that way, but at the time they did it that way. The reason this is key is because a lot of places will sell you dehydrated fiber molecules in their meal replacement micronutrient blend. So you're getting robbed. That's why this one was my go-to, because I'm not looking for the fiber here. They separate the juice from the fiber, then they dehydrate the juice and turn it into powder form. Yes, you're losing the electricity in the original form of these. Yes, you're losing, how you would say, the life of it. Some of the compounds might break down, disintegrate, oxidize, blah, blah, blah. But there's still a good portion of this, even over the years. Even well past the expiration date. And this is why I loved Garden of Life. It was one of the things that I learned. That's why I go for the raw meal. Understand the difference between Benchmades and naturals, what's bioavailable, what the body can use, how toxicity builds up from taking these vitamins. The same thing applies to dog food. Look at the back label of the dog food.